What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Big 30 back with another one. Before I get into this video, I'd like you to push the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos just like this one. Today we're going to do a reaction to another Kendra G video where she interviews Lachelle Moore, a 46-year-old single mother. Now, whenever Kendra G has a title called Brace Yourself, best be sure we're in for a good one. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Alright, what's the name? Is it Lachelle?
It's Lachelle.
Lachelle, how old are you?
I'm 46. I just turned 46. December the 6th. I'm a Sagittarius.
Are you ready already? 46 years. When's your birthday?
December the 2nd.
As you can hear and see here, she got a twang in her voice and a throat tattoo.
Girl, that's not just turned 46. That was 3 months ago.
Well, 3 months ago. It's still fine.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yo, just like I just turned 45 5 months ago. I mean, what is that?
What? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I sell clothes. I do a lot of things. I'm trying to become a content creator, but I sell a lot of clothes and
When somebody says they're an entrepreneur, that means they're not gainfully employed.
I do a lot of things. I sell clothes and stuff like this. I sell little chill sets for women.
Okay, but honey, listen, sweetheart,
I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things, Kendra. So I'm an entrepreneur. So I do a lot of things.
Okay, but are you here to find a man, honey?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right, let's keep going. And do you have any kids, baby?
Yes, I do. I have 5, and they all grown.
Damn.
They all gone. And they need
How old are
to
your
stay
5? Okay, how old are your 5 kids?
My oldest son, he's 32. My youngest.
Hold on, man. She's 46-year-old, and her oldest kid, is 32. That means she was 14 years old when she had the first kid. She was a minor.
My youngest daughter, she's 24, and I have one that's 31, and my daughter, she is 26.
Okay.
I had them very young. So I'm glad I had them young so I can get them out the way so I can do my thing when I'm when I'm 40s and 50s, I can do my thing.
Now let me say this. We're gonna use a math equation to this. When you're 46 years old, when you're 14 years old now, your first kid, you should have just stuck with that first kid. And then once he turned 18, when you turned 32, he would have been out the way, and you would have had more time to find yourself a man. But no, you had to shit out 4 more children. So you started way late, buddy.
Okay, but real quick, 32, 24, 31, 26, that's 4 kids.
And what I say, 31, 26, and what I just say, Kendra? I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of nervous.
Okay, so I got 32, 20.
Nervous don't count. Count when you. It doesn't mean you don't supposed to know how many kids you have, ma'am. You say you got 5 kids, now all of a sudden you don't remember.
24, 31, and 26.
Okay, and I have one that's 35.
35. Okay, how many men?
2.
2 men. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No, I haven't.
Okay. And
Nasty.
what city you live in? Where you calling me from?
Memphis, Tennessee.
All right. So let's do it.
Memphis, Tennessee. That explains her twang.
Sagittarius, entrepreneur, mom to five.
I want to get. I was getting in some lights.
Okay. Let's try it again. We got Lachelle, Memphis, Tennessee, 46, Sagittarius, entrepreneur, mom to 5 kids by 2 men, never married, correct?
Yes, never married. Never married. But I was with 20 years, so.
Say what, honey?
I was with that daddy. I was with that daddy for 20 years, but we never got married. He ended up marrying somebody else.
He married somebody.
He must have married somebody better.
How many kids did you have by him?
3 when he married somebody else.
What made him marry somebody else while you had 3 kids by him?
Because I didn't want. He kept asking to marry, and I wasn't ready to get married because I was in. I met him when I was 17, and he was in his late 20s. So once I got up, I didn't want to get married. I just wasn't ready to get married until I got in my 40s. I always said I didn't want to get married until I got in my 40s. So he kept asking me to get married.
That's interesting. That somebody said I don't want to get married until I get in my 40s. You would think you get married before you enter your 30s. I mean, why late?
He ended up getting married to somebody else.
Can I ask you a question? But you had kids by him, right?
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Help me understand the logic of you were willing to have kids before 40, but not married before 40.
Because he was my trick.
He was your trick.
Yes.
So you used to be a prostitute?
No, not a prostitute. He was giving me nice things. I was young. He was buying me nice things. He was giving me nice things. He was buying me jewelry, cars, nice things like that.
So she was a sugar baby, not a trick.
So as a young lady,
he was the trick.
I enjoyed this, so I took this. So I always tell my kids, I don't lie to my kids. You know, I don't lie. I keep it real with them. You know, I fell for my trick. He was a trick. He was a trick, and like he liked young girls, and like right now he messing with girls. So that's what he liked, young girls. So and he was my
trick. There's so much to unpack here. How much older is he?
He's I think he just turned 50. If I'm not, he turned 60. He just turned 60.
Okay, so he's 14 years older than you. So you had children by him, but you didn't want to marry him.
No, I didn't want to.
Okay, but you just wanted to be married.
That makes sense. Got 3 kids by the guy, and no prospects of marriage.
At 40.
I want to marry once I got 40.
So 40. It made sense to you to have kids but not be married until 40?
No, it really didn't make sense. But at the time, what I was going through, I had lost my mother, and I only had one child at the time, and that was my oldest son, the one that's 32. That's the only child I had. So in a sense,
I'm real sorry that you lost your mother, but that doesn't excuse your quirky thoughts of getting married at the age of 40 instead of starting right before you have children.
I wasn't stable at the time, and he provided it for me, so I jumped on it. You know, he provided it. He provided the cars, the house, the clothes. He provided everything that me and my son needed at the time. So why not?
Okay, I got a couple questions. Math Matters said, Kendra, she said she had a kid. Her kid is 35. She got it. Did you have a kid at 11? The math is.
He's not 35.
You did say you had a 35-year-old child.
I said 32. They back to back. I said 32. I think I got. He just turned 32.
Now you just said you had a 35-year-old kid earlier. I mean, even I heard that.
and I got one. One just turned 30. I'm sorry, and one 32. They back to back. Not
Is she on crack or something? I mean, look at her.
not 35. I had he was born in 93.
Well, here's the deal.
I might get maltraction mixed up. So whoever in the comments, I might get a little mixed up. But he was born. I know all the years my kids were born in. I had one born in 93. I had one born. My youngest was born in 99. I had one born in 95. One born in 96, and one born in 97. So if they want to do the math, I'm not going to do the math. If they want to do the math, they can do the math. But I know the year.
Oh my God. What man want to take on this crap? What man want to take on a woman that doesn't know basic math?
Years they were born in, but it was kind of hard keeping up with them. But I'm 46 years old now. I used to keep up with it great back then.
Wait, hold on. Let me jump in. How old are you, Lachelle?
46.
Okay, you're 46. Now, you told me you have 5 kids, right? Tell me the ages of your 5 kids again.
I have my oldest son. He's 32. I have one just had a
Man, this is worse than Floyd Mayweather trying to read the teleprompter.
birthday. He's 30. And my youngest daughter, she's 24. And I have one that's 26. And what I just say? One is 26, and the other one is I knew I was gonna get this pie mixed up anyway. 126, and the other one is
Oh my God! I knew this was going to get bad. You don't even remember the age of your children. Your 5 kids.
I said 4 already, right? Did I say 4
already?
Okay, and 126. My baby girl 24 and 126, 120, one just turned 30, 133, and I think the other one is 20. I think the other one is 20. If I'm not mistaken,
Jesus Christ, man.
20, 24, or 20, 24. Nah, the other one is 22. 22. I'm sorry.
So earlier, this is what you said.
I'm starting to lose fucking brain cells here, man. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I think I'm regretting doing this video because of her dumbass.
Earlier you said 24, 31, 20. No, excuse me. You said 32, 24, 31, 26, and 35. You said your oldest child is 35.
He might not be 35, Kendra. That's what I'm saying. He probably not be 35. That's why I said.
Can I ask you a question? Why don't you know your children's ages?
I know that's why I said I know they year, but it's going by so fast. I forget my day. I forget my year. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, y'all, she's on them drugs, man.
For a long time, I thought I was still 45, so I forget my years. So I'm not finna try to keep up with 5 other people. So I know the year they was born in, but they ages they turning so fast, and I kind of get confused. They turning so quick. I get kind of confused. I know they year the year they born in. All of them.
So let me.
And I think 2 men got this woman pregnant, giving her 5 children.
Let me just get to what people are alluding. People think you had a baby at 11. How old were you when you had your first child?
I had my first child when I was 16. I know 11.
Wait a minute, you say you're 46 years old. You said your first kid was 32. So that means you had your kid at 14. Which one is it?
You had your first child when you were 16.
I got pregnant with him at 16, and I had him at 17.
You had him
Yes,
You had a
yes,
17.
that he was born in '93.
So that would mean you would have a child at 29 years old. You don't have any children 29 years old.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Now I said he was born in '93. So if he was born in '93,
No,
then
but you told me. Okay, you said you had your first child at 17, correct?
I got pregnant with him at 16 and I had him at 17.
Okay, so you're 46 right now. Minus 17. That was 29 years ago. Now you gave me 5 ages and none of them were 29.
Well, probably the middle one probably not 20. You said the middle one probably not 29.
Oh my goodness, man. Man, if you met a chick like this and she doesn't remember the age of her children, that is a 1,000 red flags right there.
29.
You said, hold on. You said you had your first child at 17.
We're
correct?
still stuck on this shit.
I got pregnant with him at 16. I had him at 17.
Well, honey, let me say this. Okay, you're 46, right?
Yeah.
You have a
And he was
32-year-old
born in
child?
'93. He was
Hold
born
on
in
real quick.
'93.
Hold on real quick. You're 46 right now, correct?
Mhm.
You have a 32-year-old child, correct?
Mhm.
That means you were 14 years old when you had your first baby.
Okay. Well, I was 14. I thought I was 14 and I had him at 15.
I say this with all due respect. Have you ever done drugs?
No, I haven't. I know all they birthdays just because I don't know they
Oh, this bitch on drugs.
I know all they year they was born. That I just don't know they year. I just don't know how old they is. But I get they birthdays mixed. Well, not their birthdays mixed up. I get their ages mixed up. It don't got nothing to do with drugs because I get their ages mixed up. I just said.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
One was born in '93. One was born in '95.
Well, we're past that, but LaShawn, the reason, we're going to move forward, but here's the deal.
Damn.
You're coming across as a liar. I'm going to be honest with you. At one point in time, you told she had a 35-year-old child. Then you said you don't have a 35-year-old child. Then you said you had your first child at 17. That would mean your oldest child would be 29 years old. But you have a child that is 32. So the math just doesn't add up. And the cousins are,
The math isn't mathing.
they are picking up on it. So this is why we're asking. So right now you seem like a liar.
Okay, well the cousins ain't got to pick it up. I'm telling you, I had my oldest son.
I'm not gonna say she's a liar. I'm saying she's fucked up mentally.
Was born in 1993. However they want to add it up, if they can math it up, they probably know more math than me. They probably went to school longer than me. My oldest child was born in '93. If he might not be 35. He probably.
They went longer than you, because you probably a dropout.
Probably be 32. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He was born in '93. If your cousins want to add it up, they can add it up. But all that drugs and all that, you baby, they ain't got whoever said that. I ain't no drugs.
Well, no, I'm the one that said that because I was trying to figure out how is this so confusing. So that's why
No,
I said,
it's
well,
not
all due
confusing.
respect.
I said I know they year they was born in. My kids are turning ages so fast that I forget their age. You know, my baby girl, I wanted her to stay young. She was 18 years old. I wanted her to stay 18. I didn't want her
do you mean you want her to stay 18 forever? This ain't The Simpsons where Bart Simpson stays 9 years old for 20-something years. I mean, come on.
Because she was my baby. Yeah, because she was my baby, and I kept telling people like how old she is, and I always tell them she 18, and she wasn't even 18. She was like 20, and I was still saying she was 18 and 19 because I always wanted her to still be my baby. But they all grown, so.
Well,
look at my eyelashes.
Six Figure Pookie said, "Can you ask her the years of the birth again?" She said her first child was born in 1993.
Please don't.
31 years ago. She's 46. That means she was 15 when you had your first child.
Okay, I was 15, and I had him at 16. I told you at first, I got it mixed up. I told you I was pregnant at 16 and had him at 17. So yeah, he might be right, cause it might be right.
Okay, all right. Let's
Even I'm lost with this one.
Let's try to move forward. I forget what the last question was.
Cousin, you might be right, cousin.
Oh, okay. Miss MK said, some people have intellectual disabilities, cannot do math, cannot read well. It doesn't mean they're lying. She even has a speech impediment. Move on.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think she's lying. I think she's really messed up in the head. Simple as that.
MK, I'm gonna move on when.
I know speech impediment, baby. I know speech impediment. I'm just this how I talk. This how Memphis people talk. This how we talk in Memphis. I know speech impediment, baby. I know speech impediment is going on,
I'm sure not all people in Memphis talk like that.
baby.
Okay. And MK, I'm gonna move on when the fuck I'm done. So you can be clear on the move on part. You can move your ass off and watching, but don't ever tell me when to move on.
Nah, I'm saying.
There you go.
And she said some people have a speech impediment, so move on and this and that. Now I don't know. I don't have a speech impediment. Memphis people just got an accent, and that's just how we talk. So I know speech impediments going on.
All right. What was the last question I asked you? Do you remember?
You asked me. You said we was gonna move on. You said
yeah, I know. We got to your age. Okay, we're gonna.
Oh
move
my
on.
goodness.
What was the question though?
No,
can I
Kendra's
ask you your
lost.
last relationship?
No.
Did you do the Kendra Cam yet?
No.
Okay, so let's start here.
You didn't ask me my last relationship.
Okay, that means I got a couple more. Okay, before I get there, does a new man have to look a certain way?
No. Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I don't judge by. I don't go by looks.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, I don't just long as he got his own and he know how to take care of his own business and he doing for himself and I don't have to provide for nobody. It's all good and we can build.
You can't provide for nobody. You ain't got no money. All you do is selling clothes. That's not a lot of people are gonna buy.
Together, it's all good.
Okay.
And this is how we talk. And this is how we talk. This is how we talk. This is just how we talk. So if you ever talk,
You mentioned that 4 times.
This is just how we talk. So all this speech impediment, all this, no speech impediment going on.
I may need the ambulance after doing this video.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Michelle. Okay. Oh, like you got hips. Ooh, you got hips and booty. Woo!
Oh boy. Oh God, man.
Wait a minute.
Did she have to do those? Did she have to do that number? then she had to do that. I mean, that twerk is not going to negate the fact that you're mentally stunted right now.
Is that how y'all do in Memphis?
We do all this. We do all this.
They do all that. Okay. All right, Michelle, when was your last relationship?
I hate I got my kid's birthday mixed up, cause baby, they got me fucked up talking about a speech impediment. I just hate I got their birthdays mixed up, but baby, I know they year they were born, and I know when this pussy cracked open, and they came. I know every year this pussy cracked open, and they came out. So tell them how about this.
There you have it. She knows.
I wish I was up there in Memphis and I met her, and I wanted to interview her, not just because of her, just for my amusement.
When her vagina was cracked open. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was when I split up with my last kid dad, and that was 5 years ago.
Okay. Okay. What? You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you listened to a song?
The last time I was intimate with something 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
You're right.
I would not think that you would say 3 years ago.
Huh?
I said I would not think you would say 3 years ago.
Yeah. Why not?
Cause you just turned around, did the Kendra Cam, bent over, you busted open.
Kendra, I like to have fun. I like to vibe.
I understand that, and you also, I'm just to be honest, you are a mom of 5 kids. I would not think that you would go 3 years without sex.
Why not? It's a lot of
Because
women.
you have 5 kids, and you just turned around and gave us a dance.
I like to dance, Kendra. If you go on my page, if you go on my Facebook page, that's all I do. I like to dance. That don't mean I'm getting cracked open. That don't mean
okay, that's fair, Michelle, but you also do have 5 kids. So why would you, you don't think I would think that you've been...
I got 5 kids and they all grown. They all in their 20s and their 30s. So I haven't had anything in a minute.
Listen, I'm going to believe you, but I just would not think it's been 3 years since you had your vagina cracked open.
It's been 3 years, Kendra. I'm not going to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie about that. It's been 3 years.
Even I don't believe it's been 3 years since she had her cheek split. I'm not buying that.
It's been 3 years.
Alright, what a 3 flaws
I was trying to wait on this nothing ass nigga until he got out the bed.
God.
But he's still in the feds playing games, so fuck him. So I'm gonna move on.
Don't tell me she got kissed by a jailbird. Don't tell me that.
Oh, okay. See, I know I'm not stupid. Y'all, okay. Everybody in the comment section trying to get mad at me right now for not believing it, but now we know. Did your man go to jail 3 years ago?
Nah, he been locked up. 14 years, but you try to deal. I got back with him, and I was just trying to deal with him on the side, talking to him on the phone, trying to think he was gonna do right. But he's still in jail doing the same shit he was doing on the street. So I'm not finna hold it down, baby.
Okay.
I'm not.
You was not. Okay. Everybody was trying to judge me because I was crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy.
You ain't crazy,
So basically, you was trying to stay committed to your man in jail, but now you off that.
Exactly.
Okay.
I talked the other night. I talked to him on the phone. I said, "You still playing games? So I'm going on the show and find me a man."
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
And this is why you busting it open 3 years later. You ready?
And that's why I just busted up and did it up. open and yes.
It's gonna be open this year. Okay, let's do it. All right. Why? What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Um, really building myself up, getting myself back together. Because when I was dating with daddy for 20 years, we were together for 20 years, and I'm really basically getting myself back together. So the flaws that I have to work on is getting myself back like I was before I met him, and my attitude, and I got a real bad procrastinate. I need to procrastinate.
So really, you got 1 out of 3 flaws. The first flaw, you say you're trying to get your mind right. That's not a flaw. That's actually a mission you're trying to accomplish.
So much. I think that's why one reason why I'm not in a relationship because I procrastinate a lot. Just a lot of guys try to talk to me and I don't just want to deal with everybody. So I think I procrastinate a lot. That's one of my biggest flaws. I stop procrastinating.
Got Pookie and Ray Ray's trying to talk to her, and she's too flaky to get back with them.
So I can go and give me a man.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
They'll be lucky to be with me because I'm a whole vibe. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I got my own place. I like to cook. I like to clean. I like to have fun.
The government provides you with that place. Let's not get it twisted.
And like you just said, you didn't believe I didn't have sex in 3 years because I just busted open right there. I just like to have dance. I just like to dance. I just like to vibe. I like to enjoy myself. He gonna have fun around me, girl, and he gonna love it here. When I say he gonna love it here, he gonna love it here. He gonna love it here. I ain't with talking about no sex because I do have 5 kids, even though they grown. And I know they gonna see this show, and I got respect for the kids. But yeah, he gonna love it here.
Okay. Last question. Six-figure Pookie said, "Why is she so angry that someone thinks she has a speech impediment over knowing the age of her kids?"
No.
I like this six-figure Pookie. I mean, six-figure Pookie be getting on it, dog.
No, I'm not upset, baby. I'm not upset. I'm just fine. Everybody say that about me. I'm not upset. That's just how I talk. I'm not mad. I'm not upset at all.
Okay. I'm gonna run through these fast. Brittany accent.
Slow. A lot of people say I talk a little slow, but a lot of people in my family, we talk slow. We talk. We talk slow. We don't talk fast. We talk slow. That's why he probably said speech impediment because a lot of my family members talk like me. I'm not the only one. My dad talks the same way.
Okay. Brittany accent. A jailbird doesn't anything but time. A jailbird doesn't do anything but time to play games. Why think he would do right by you? Why did you think the man in jail was gonna do right by you?
Because before he left and went to jail, we was together.
Okay, but he went to jail 14 years ago. You said, right?
We was together.
Okay. They want to know what year is your birthday. When was your birthday again?
What month? December. I'm a Sagittarius.
And what year was you born?
77.
77. So I guess they're doing the math on your birthday. All right, 77. Y'all still doing math over here, so we're 2024.
That goes to show you math is not her favorite subject.
Tell them they can do all the math they want to, baby.
Okay. All right, we're going to go, Michelle. How can a guy reach out to you, boo?
On my Facebook pages, Wookie Doo. I have 2 Facebook pages. I have one Wookie Doo. I have one Lachelle Moore. I think that's the one on there. And I have an Instagram, and it's Lachelle Moore.
Okay. Spell it again for the people.
LACHELLEMOORE. That's my Facebook.
Lore.
Then I have another Facebook page. It's Wookie Duke. That's my nickname. My mama gave me that name. My mama gave me Wookie. So it's Wookie, WOOKIE, Duke, DUKE.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. You keep me posted how it goes, honey. What's the age range you want to date for the man? You're 46.
I date 45 all the way up to, I date 45 all the way up to 50 or 60.
Okay. And for the record, no, she's currently 46. Her birthday's in December. So the math is correct. She'll be 47 at the end of this year. So she is 46 or 40.
Yeah, because I have my kid's birthday year. That's the fuck out of my house. Like,
Oh, I don't know what happened. All right, well, so we're going to go. Bye, baby girl.
All right, that's the end of the clip there. I don't know what to make of this, man. She was up there forgetting the ages of her 5 children. She had 5 of them by 2 men. One that's their trick, and the other one that I guess that's in jail, where she got the other 2 kids. And man, like I said earlier, I wish I would fly a plane to Memphis and meet her just to like interview her, just to kick it and just have some laughs. Not because of her, because of my amusement. I can get a rise out of her and shit, but that's just about it. I'm an asshole, but anyway, you tell me what you think about this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.